He must be somewhere else.
And?
Where could he be?
And?
Are we safe? At last, I can breathe again. At last! You have my thanks. If not for you, I probably would have been found, gutted, and sold. I can't just saunter away. Who knows what might be? But once I'm sure the way's clear, I'm running to Ox like a cat with its tail on fire. I'm done with this stinking town. I've been asking myself the same thing. I was just enjoying some stew in the tavern, reading over my latest acquisitions, and then I was surrounded by magisters.
He hands you a damp scroll. In between the fish guts, it seems...
Here, take it. That's the scroll that caused all this. I barely got out of there with my life. It must have belonged to one of their mission friends. They nearly lynched me then and there. They wouldn't listen when I thought she was an idiot selling it so cheap. Then again, I'm the dolt who ended up in a barrel. But if she has oh, of course. I mean, I'm not... Hanag's a pretty powerful source master. Incredible control of portals. Last I heard, she was holed up in a house out in Paradise Downs, the farms to the north. She might still be there. Might not. But I pity any red cloak that gets on her back. I swear. One...
Woke up this morning in a sweat. Can't get that thing out of my mind.
You made it back, safe and sound. That's all you gotta think
Easier
about
said
right
than
now.
done, Ada.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Tell me, have you heard any news?
Nothing good. The Voidwoken are everywhere. Thank the
Keeping it
Divine
together,
you're here to
Bree.
protect us.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
Yes.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. You eating any of your own fish?
You kidding? I don't eat what I sell. I usually buy from Ovis over there.
Ovis? How can you afford his stuff?
I got me a sweet deal. That's all you need to know.
There's a lot of call for the junk you sell.
Keeping it together, Bree.
What,
I'm all
going
right.
for
As
nothing
long
less
as
than the wisdom of the ancients?
You're safe among friends.
Vapid fiction.
Never forget
From the
it.
large helping of ham.
Could be worse, you know.
Hard to say how.
You could be a dwarf, for starters. Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends.
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
That would sell such filth.
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Woke up this morning in a sweat.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
You made it back, safe and sound. That's all you gotta think about right now.
Easier said than done, Ada.
Could be worse, you know.
Hard to say how.
You could be a dwarf, for
Off you go. I can't be seen raternizing with the likes of you. A sorcerer? Ha! Second rat wizards by my book. The reddish-coloured flesh beasts round here string your kind up by their hands. Well, I'm I'm a rat, and you're some kind of flick-tongued scale slitherer. Just look at what happened to that lovely flick-tongued scale slitherer when she spent too much time with a
The rat hiss.
Carry on then, stink beast. Don't let...
Doubled over in agony, the shivering Magister spirit mumbled, noting the attention. He straightens, revealing insignia spelling Kinnet, and a jagged wound spilling his innards upon the ground. You become Kinnet. Warmth, comfort. You are Kinnet, playing cards with your mates in a cozy barracks. You stagger to tipsy It's a one-man job, a job no man wants. Your sly-eyed troop leader holds out straws to you and the others. Who will investigate? You feel the short straw and hear them shout, "Kinnet!" You know what that means. A lonely traipse in the cold dark. You dawdle and grumble. Massacre. Your lantern reveals ravaged corpses in every direction. Inhaling sharply, you smell a thick black stench you remember secondhand from the few Voidwoken corpses your troop... As you approach a dark thicket, the stench grows stronger. In a flash of void and blood, staggering back from Kinnet's deathly grasp, only your own blood now pumps through your heart. With your living eyes, you see him trembling in front of you, desperately holding out 3 straws. As you pluck the short straw from his hands, Kinnet weeps with relief. His wound disappears in turn, and he's restored. He looks around, then looks at you.
History is written.
The spirits of a Magister and a dwarf are locked in ethereal combat. Their vicious
Sorcerer! You must hate the Reds as much as I do, eh? Rightly so. Reds had sorcerers locked up tight in that caravan, and you know where they were sending them. You look like you've been there.
The Magister lunges for the dwarf.
Anna, you saw it with your own eyes. You know sorcerers lure Voidwoken, and you know we'd all still be alive if you hadn't attacked our caravan.
The Magister's shoulders collapse with
We tried to help your kind, and you'll help those I've little to say to one.
The bull flips its ghostly tail at a non-existent fly. It registers your presence.
Well, guess I should have seen that coming. Dying, of course. Soon as they set me pulling that there wagon, I should have known this was how things was going to end. Of course, I can see the future. That's nice of you. It's not so bad so far. You sure you want to know? All right.
The bull shakes itself, swallows.
You're gonna die. Let me think about that. Soon, maybe.
The bull shrugs.
Here. I don't suppose you could do me a favour and unhitch this here harness so as I can make my way to the Field of Echoes.
The bull nods its thanks.
I knew you'd say.
Ma, can you hear me? Ma, can you hear me? That doesn't sound promising, does it?
Makes my bones itch.
Looky here, Bugs. Come on, come on. Oh!
The little boy lobs a stone across the river. It makes a long arc.
Oh, Ma! Are you alright? Huh? There was a fight. Some dwarves attacked some magisters and there was some... They killed everyone. And my ma got them to chase her. And she went across the bridge. And then she raised the bridge and not without Ma. Family doesn't just leave each other. If those things get to Ma, are you going to help me? Maybe you can cross the river then. Ma lifted the bridge, but there's got to be another way, right? Yeah.
His gaze shoots to the ground. He grabs a small flat pebble and chucks it.
I'll keep distracting him. No way.
He performs a divine...
Now go out. Come on, come on. Looky here, Bugs. Come on, come on. Come on, come on.
Come and get me, you overgrown grasshopper. good look at you. You're okay? Fit as a fiddle. And how's my little spider monkey doing? Safe and sound?
Spider monkey? You mean dragon?
Come here.
Mother and son fall into a tight embrace. One tear rolls down Mari's nose, falls on the black stuff. Mari seems oblivious to you. Her eyes are closed.
My boy.
Hey, wait, what, Ma? This is my friend. Friend, this is Ma. Ma made...
Thank the gods. Oh, thank the mum. And our friend here too. I know a good arm when I see one. I'll tell my cousin Raymond what you did. He's real high up in the Order, and he's visiting Driftwood as we speak. Could be he has some good work for you. Some dwarves, locals, attacked him. Voidwoken must have sensed them. Came in formation like a proper battalion. Never seen anything like it.
Mari looks to Barin and
Luck, wish. We're off into town. Best of luck to you, mate. And come...
More than water down here. I wonder where it leads.
What's this? I found something. Spotted something.